Hello everybody, this is Henry. It is 4:07 a.m. the 18th of August 2009. In about 23 minutes, we're going to get the UK CPI Consumer Price Index year-over-year number. The forecast of this number is at 1.5%, and the previous release is at 1.8%. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be looking for at least a deviation of 0.2%. So if we see a 1.7% of release, we're going to go ahead and buy the pound dollar. And if we see a 1.3% of release, we're going to go ahead and sell the pound dollar. What I always do is I wait for a retracement to take place. There are several things that I do. First thing is that I need to make sure that we get a 1.7 or a 1.3. So 1.7 or better, or 1.3 or worse. The next point that I need to see is that I need to make sure that the market is moving in the direction of the surprise. So if it is 1.7 or better, I should see the pound dollar getting stronger. Now if it is 1.3%, I should see that the pound dollar getting weaker. Okay, so if that's the case, then good, I got 2 out of the 3. Now the third one that I'm doing is I'm waiting for the market to retrace back to a decent level, and then I'll jump into the market going in the direction of the buy or the sell signal. So it's very simple. It's 3 steps. First step, waiting for the number to come out, and it has to be either 1.7 or 1.3, 1.7 or better, or 1.3 or worse. Second step, need to make sure that the market is reacting initially in the same direction. If it's 1.7, I should see the market become stronger. If it's 1.3, I should see the pound dollar become weaker. And then the third step is that I have to wait for a retracement. And once the retracement takes place, usually within the first 15-20 minutes, I will jump into the market and going in the direction of the surprise. Now, one interesting fact or observation is that the inflation report on August 12th stated that the CPI is likely to fall below 1%. Likely the 1.5% level is going to be there for a couple of years. So I was looking to sell already early on at 6:35 p.m. but I really didn't jump in because of the how the market reacted to the Australian I think it was the Australian meeting minutes or Australian report. I wasn't really trading that, but then because of that, the market was in some kind of optimism of risk appetite. So basically I stay out of the market, and that's another good thing about being, aware of what's going on in the market. Anyways, let's not get too far. So what I'm planning to do, once again, simple. Wait for the number to come out, make sure that my triggers is being hit, then wait for confirmation from the market in the initial direction, and lastly is to wait for a retracement for me to jump in. So in about 20 minutes I'll be back and we'll look at this number live together.
Figure for July, it's expected at 1.5%. The month-on-month expected at minus 0.3%. RPI year-on-year expected at minus 1.7%. Month-on-month expected at minus 0.2%. And we will lead off with the CPI year-on-year for July expected at 1.5%.
Couple of seconds for the release. We're looking for 1.7 or better, or 1.3 or worse.
1.8% stronger than the 1.5% expected.
Okay, it's absolutely a better number. A better number.
RPI year-on-year minus 1.4%, stronger than the minus 1.7%.
Okay, it is definitely a buy signal. We're gonna wait for
the minus 0.2% expected. Stronger across the board for these UK inflation figures. The core reading 1.8% above the 1.5% expected.
So we're gonna wait for a some kind of a retracement first before jumping into the market. Okay, we're seeing some reaction in the market, not too much. What we're seeing about 30 pips of jump on the pound yen. And on the pound dollar, we saw about right now we're looking at about 37 pips of jump. So I'm more interested in trading the pound yen. So what I'll do is I will wait for a retracement before I jump in and see if we can get in with a chance to make some profit. Not too much of a retracement so far, so let's stand by and let's give us a few minutes before we do anything with this trade. Okay, it looks like we're getting close to a good entry area for the pound dollar, as the market is giving us a decent retracement. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a long entry around this area, 164.25 bit. Now if we can get a better entry, it will be better. We don't know if that's gonna take place. Judging by looking at the strength meter, the best choice is actually the pound yen, if we can get in at a good enough entry. But you know what, let's go ahead and enter the pound dollar because it gave us a retracement right now. So with the spread, we're getting around the 29 area. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, based on the double fib rule that we do, I think now is a good chance to enter the pound yen. So I'm also going to enter the pound yen right now at this area to buy. It's about 16 minutes after the news release, so we now have two trades going on, the pound dollar and the pound yen. We'll see if we can get out with some profit in the next 30 minutes to 2 hours. Alright, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and close the trade. Okay, going to go ahead and take 22 pips.
ZEW, there's no reason for euphoria. The German economy is likely
and if you are in on the pound yen, also go ahead and close the trade.
Right here, noting that
alright, not a bad trade. We got out 23 and 16 pips. That's about 40 pips added up with both trades. Basically, we're waiting for the German zoo number to come out. The zoo number came out, was much better than expected. We see about 20 pips of jump in the market, and because of that optimism, our pound trade got out. I was looking at the market, just basically it's a great chance to get out, great chance to book some profit, and basically be happy with it. So it worked out excellent, and we couldn't have gotten out at a better entry because the spread was kind of high. But overall, we have 16 pips on one trade and 23 on the other. That's 39 pips of profit, and it is only 5:02 a.m. So we started trading around 4:10, and in 50 minutes of trade, we made about 40 pips. It's not bad, and that's all the work we need to do today. So with the market looking at the way it is right now, I think the market is likely to turn, because we saw a strong day prior to the release, but the market is still at a overall downward trend ever since last week's news. So right now, I do not think it's time for us to be going long on sterling. So I'm still very biased towards selling sterling and seeing that the US dollar getting more strength. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be taking small trades like this, and if there's a chance, let's say if the sterling yen moves in the area of 159 or even 157, if the sterling yen moves to 157, I'll be looking for to a sell. Okay, but anyways, thank you very much, and hope you learned something.